Hi everyone, it's Sophia here and welcome to the Friendly Vet channel. So this is our first ever video here. The premise of the channel is basically if you had a friend that's a vet and you wanted to ask them any questions about your pet's health, treatment that they receive in the vets, or anything really related, then they could just talk to you friend to friend and let you know really what the situation is behind the doors of the vets. So today, for our first video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that your vet wants you to know. So the first thing that your vet really wants you to know, excuse me. So the 5 things that your vet really wants you to know. The first one is that we do not get paid on commission. Nobody will ever say this to your face at vets, but the amount of times I've seen online, these vets only sell you this pet food because they get paid by commission, or they only sell you these wormers because they get paid on commission, or they only sell you these tests, blah blah blah. It's not true. It's categorically not true. I've never heard of any vets where anyone's getting paid on commission. I suppose you could make an argument for somebody who's the business owner, could have a vested interest in selling more things in order to make more money, or in some larger chains of vets, they may have key performance indicators that the vets have got to live up to, which I don't entirely agree with, but that's not really my choice anyway. So if you wanted to avoid that, you could always go for a smaller independent practice if you can find one. Basically, you would only recommend any food, treatment or investigations if you actually thought it would be beneficial for the pet and the owner. Even if you had a target of how many, say for example, ear cleaners that you needed to sell a month on your key performance indicators, every pet owner should have a bottle of ear cleaner at home, and the ones that they sell in the vets are the best quality ones. They've been tested rigorously, the ingredients are safe, etc. So we're only recommending products that we know to be helpful, and obviously if your pet's sick, then we're only going to recommend investigations that are necessary to find out what the problem is, and treatment that will help your pet get better. We won't recommend anything else. The second thing that your vet really wants you to know is that we actually do care. Another thing that you hear people saying is that we don't care, we're just in it for the money, it's just a job to us. That's absolutely not true. I can't count at all the times where something's gone wrong, we've not been able to save a patient, or God forbid we've made a mistake, and me and the nurse are in the back crying our eyes out, because we really do care. We want your pet to get better, we want to save you money if that's a priority for you, we want to make things easier for you if that's your priority. We are in this job because we're animal lovers, and we want your pet to be healthy and well, and we want you to just enjoy that time with your pet, because that's why you got them. The third thing that your vet wants you to know is that we are only human, unfortunately. So sometimes we make mistakes. We might forget to call you back. I don't know why most vets still say, I'll call you back at 4 p.m, because it's not going to happen. Let me tell you, if a vet's ever said that to you, did they call you back at the time when they said they were going to call you back? No, they didn't, because an emergency came in, or somebody else was on the phone, or they are just nipping out for lunch. It's 4:30 p.m. and they only just got a break to go and get a sandwich from the shop, and it just never really happens. So we're sorry for all the times that we didn't call you back on time, and of course we're really, really sorry for every time that we either by making a mistake, or by not knowing about something, a new treatment or something like that, we're not able to have the best outcome for you and your pet that we would have hoped for. It's our responsibility to keep up with up-to-date treatments, new drugs that are coming out, etc. But we're only human. If something's going on in somebody's life, they might not have done any further study for a few months, and they might not know about something. So that's not what we want. and we're really going to try our best. But please, if something goes wrong, just know that we're as devastated as you are. And the fourth thing that your vet wants you to know is that we don't really care if you want to seek a second opinion. I think a lot of people probably don't, even if they feel like they're not 100% satisfied with your pet's treatment, because they feel like it would be rude. I probably would be the same, to be honest. I wouldn't want the vet that I was seeing to feel bad, like I didn't trust them, etc. But, not every vet can know everything. Like I said, we're only human, so different vets will know about different things. So even when it comes to a simple case of, for example, an ear infection, if you took 10 different vets, they would probably treat it 10 different ways. So if you feel like you just want to, even if you're happy with the treatment, just see another vet, just to make sure that you're getting everything that you can for your pet. That's no problem. And number 5, the fifth thing that your vet wants you to know is, please don't believe everything that you read on Google. Yes, it's true, sometimes even vets will Google things. But luckily for us, we have got 5+ years of background study that helps us filter through what's real and what's BS, because there's a lot of BS essentially online. People recommending all kinds of weird treatments, especially on Facebook as well. Please don't take medical advice from Facebook. People recommending all kinds of essential oils, vinegar, all that sort of thing for serious conditions. Basically, if you're worried about your pet, you're not sure if you need an appointment or not, feel free to call up the vets just to check if somebody can speak to you and work out whether you need to come in or not, or how urgently you need to come in. Also, last few years, because of the pandemic, a lot of online veterinary services have popped up, so you can get actually a video consult through your phone or a laptop or whatever, where a vet or a vet nurse can actually speak to you, and they can help you decide as well whether your pet needs to come in. Not sponsored by anybody, but there's quite a few people. If you want to check it out, you can get a consult for about £20, I think, through your phone, especially out of hours. That could save you a lot of money if you don't actually need to come in. So that is the 5 things that your vet really wants you to know. I hope you found that useful. I hope it gives you a little bit of insight into your vet's world, and I hope it's something that you can take away, and now you're more equipped to get the best care possible for your pets. And I'll see you next time.